Iga Swiatek joins Martina Hingis in impressive new streak with WTA Finals qualification. Iga Swiatek sure knows no bounds. The Polish number one has outdone herself this season, winning her first Wimbledon title and adding two more trophies in Cincinnati and Seoul. She clawed her way back to the number 2 spot in the WTA rankings with a string of consistent performances, reaching semifinals, quarterfinals, and the final at Bad Homburg alongside those 3 titles. Now, as the season winds down, Swiatek has just marked another major milestone. The WTA Finals kick off on Saturday, November 1st, and Iga has undoubtedly made the list. According to Optace on X, she is leading the WTA Tour with 61 wins in 2025. She's now the first player to post 60 or more victories in 4 straight seasons, from 2022 to 2025. This is a rare feat last achieved by Martina Hingis and Lindsay Davenport over 2 decades ago. It all took a turn when Iga Swiatek came into Roland Garros this year as the clear favorite. A 4th straight Paris crown and 5th career major seemed almost inevitable. But Aryna Sabalenka flipped the script, ousting her in a tense 3-set semifinal. Rather than regroup quietly, Swiatek jumped into Bad Homburg for the second time in 3 years. Her 15-8 career record on grass looked respectable, though it had never been her comfort zone. In Germany, she battled her way to the final before falling to Jessica Pegula. Despite the heartbreak, Iga Swiatek came back and conquered Wimbledon in style. She crushed Amanda Anisimova 6-0, 6-0 in the final. That win made her one of just 8 women to claim majors on hard, clay, and grass courts, and bumped her Grand Slam total to 6. The feat also moved her ahead of Maria Sharapova and Martina Hingis, who both retired with 5. Hingis famously hit Triple Slam glory as a 16-year-old in 1997, winning the Australian Open, Wimbledon, and US Open, then adding more Australian trophies in 1998 and 1999. Now, the world number 2 is carving her own path. But it hasn't all been smooth sailing. Swiatek, along with several stars, clashed with the WTA over the new mandatory event rules. Reports say she lost 65 points, Keys 54, while Sabalenka, Goff, and Anisimova each dropped 10. Even with that setback, Swiatek stands at 8,195 points in the race to the WTA Finals and opens against Madison Keys. Whether she can close out the season with another statement run remains the big question. But a former pro already has plenty to say about Iga's chances. WTA Legends shares her thoughts on Iga Swiatek taking the 2025 WTA Finals. The 18-time Grand Slam champion Martina Navratilova is keeping a close eye on Swiatek's form heading into Riyadh. The tennis legend offered her take on all 8 finalists, but it was her analysis of Swiatek that stood out. "I feel like she's a bit of an enigma this year based on the standards she set in recent seasons," Navratilova said, via the WTA website. "She didn't win the one everyone thought she would at Roland Garros, then she turned around and won the one no one expected her to win. Maybe the pressure was off and she said, 'I'm just going to go for it.' True to word, it was a change that no one saw it coming." The player who practically owned Roland Garros stumbled early in Paris, only to lift her first Wimbledon trophy a few weeks later. "She's been a bit up and down, but she won Wimbledon in an amazing way," Navratilova added. "She flattened out her shots and didn't worry about missing here and there. That's the kind of aggressive approach she needs to bring to Riyadh. That should give her some confidence." Taking a look back at Swiatek's rise to the top back in April 2022, it appeared truly unstoppable. And for a while it was. But 2024 told a different story. After a few stumbles and a coaching change, Aryna Sabalenka seized the world number 1 ranking in October 2024 and hasn't moved since. However, then, Iga Swiatek still arrived at the 2024 WTA Finals in Riyadh with big hopes of defending her crown and finishing strong, but fate had other ideas. Her title defense ended in the group stage after a tough loss to eventual champion Coco Gauff. The American shocked Swiatek 6-3, 6-4, earning just her second win in 13 meetings. Despite flashes of brilliance and some gutsy breakpoint saves, the Pole couldn't find her best rhythm. That defeat marked the first time since 2018 that a defending champion failed to reach the semifinals. Now, if Navratilova's instinct is right and Iga Swiatek brings that fearless mindset back to Riyadh, perhaps she may walk away with a second WTA Finals trophy like she did in 2023. What do you think?